Hey, what's up guys? So welcome back to episode 15 of the how to make a Plants vs Zombie style of game in Unity. And in today's episode, we are actually going to start making the level and wave system. So the wave system will actually be done in a future episode. Today, we are going to focus on actually implementing it so that instead of, let me just show you what I mean. So instead of all the zombies spawning in very quickly, we are trying to actually structure it today. So let's just start the game and I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, you've got enough time to plant one, one pea shooter. But as you can see, the zombies just come a little bit too fast for the game, as you can see. Now it's alright, but yeah, I mean, just look at it, it's just a little bit too fast. And if we had to actually do a wave system, it will be a little bit complex with the current setup. So today we're actually trying to redo this whole thing. And yeah, so let's get started. So firstly, let's just head to Visual Studio. Let's go into the zombie manager script. So this is the method or coroutine that is responsible for spawning the zombies. As you can see, we start the spawn zombies. Let me see, where is this called? Let me just pin it up top. Of course, this method is start match, as you can see. And alright, so once we actually start the match, it calls spawn zombies, which is good. So now what we are going to do first is get rid of this, because we are going to use a while loop. And let's just take all of this and put it inside of a while loop. Alright, that's first step. And second step, let's just come here, so mean time and maximum time. Let me just create another variable, and let's call this, let's put it vector 2. Vector 2 mean max time start. So this one actually is going to indicate how long for the first wave of zombie to spawn in. Right, so this can come here. Let's just put it at the end, and let's put this one here, and let's just take this and do .x, and then let's do .y, and let's just take this and remove the time intervals here. Let's have it like that. And randomize time, actually let's just remove this, because we are going to use this random time interval every time. And then I think the time interval is not used, or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. So we can keep it this way. Now let's just add a small bracket here, and that's done. And then over here, spawn zombies, column ID. Alright, so what we are going to do is we could try to have 2 loops. Alright. Oh no, I just want a loop. Let's just have a zombie count. Public int current zombie spawned. Oh, not current, but total. Rather. Total zombie spawn. And let's just call this variable mid-game zombie total. Let's say at around 10 zombies we can move to the mid-game, So what is this one is, at the start you'll see that zombies come very slowly and very little, alright, but after a certain amount of zombies killed, then we reach the mid game, and then zombies start to spawn quicker and in batches, more zombies as well. So what we are going to do here is we'll keep track of how many zombies has been spawned. Alright, so this one come here equals to 0, because we need to reset this timer for when zombies equal to 0. And here let's just have, is it game manager? Wait, where is this referenced? Game manager is games. Let's just copy this, and instead of true here, let's just paste that here. God manager, that is game start. Alright, now here let's do something real quick. So we are choosing a zombie, which is good. Then we are spawning that in a random column, and then we are getting the zombie reference, and we are assigning the things, and then we are actually having it move like, and we are also instantiating any accessories that it may have. So what I'm gonna do is I am actually going to remove this from here, cut it, and then have a method, alright, called spawn zombie. Alright, so this one will be responsible for spawning the zombies. Yeah, responsible for spawning the zombies. Alright, and then we can just and we can just call spawn zombies here. Let's just quickly ensure that this is still working. Alright, so let's head back here and let's play. So let's just choose random 2. As you can see, the zombies are coming. Great. So it's still spawning the zombies, and I hope, yeah, it's in the random position. Great. Now let's take this, alright, and let's have two vector 2s again. Public vector 2. Actually, wait. Let's just have a class here, alright? So system.serializable public class a game stages, because then we can use it later. Game stages. Let's just have a name so that we, as developers, can reference it easily. Public string name, stage name, and we can have a description if you want. This won't be used in scripting, guys, so this is only so that when you actually look at it, you understand what this stage does. And then here, what we'll do is we'll copy this and have it here. We'll rename it, obviously. So max zombie in stage. Alright. And once that's done, we can copy this, replace that, alright, and instead have a public list of game stages, and let's just call it game stages. Alright, and now that this is done, before we forget, let's just come here and increment this in here. Alright, now that this is done, we can come here and we can come here and define another variable here, public vector 2. Okay, give me a minute. Oh, didn't see anything. Sorry for that. Alright, sorry guys, I forgot to switch the screen. So what we actually did, yeah, so we created a new class here. Alright, let me just get rid of this one. So we created a new class, system.serializable, a class game stages, and we've had the names, description, and max zombie in stage. And I just created a list here, and I removed this previously added max zombie in mid-game value here. That's all that I did. And I also actually added an increment here for the total zombies spawned, so that it keeps track of how many zombies we spawned so far. And here let's just add another variable called public vector 2. Let's call this min max zombie, or let's just call it an integer, int max zombie per group. All right, let's just have it as 1, because this cannot be set to 0, obviously. Now we can use an editor attribute, a range value from 1 to, let's just say, a maximum of 10. So under no circumstances can you have a maximum of 10 zombies in one group. All right, so that's done. And here we'll need to find the current stage. So we'll do public game stage get current stage. Yeah, so get current stage. All right, so this will return the current stage that we are currently on. So for this, let's just come here and say int index equals to game stages dot get index of game stage, and here we'll do game stage dot let's just have it a little bit less complex. So let's just do index equal to 0, and then for index equal to I to game stages dot count I plus plus. All right, now that this is done, I equals to, so I is equal to less than game stages count. Here we'll do index equals to I if game stages of I. Yeah, so we'll do game stages dot max zombie per stage, max zombie in stage. What we have to do here is to actually see if we have like 3 stages. All right, each one has their own maximum zombies in this stage. So first, so like beginning of the game is, let's say, 10 zombies, then middle game is like, you know, 30 zombies, and then end game is 20 zombies. Actually, I have another idea. Let's do minimum instead of maximum. So minimum zombie in stage is 0. All right, so this way we can, yeah, it's a little bit easier. So let's just do minimum instead. Sorry. So minimum zombie in stage, copy that, paste that here. So once our zombie count is higher than the minimum, then we can move to that stage. All right, so if minimum zombie in stage is less equals to index, oh sorry, not index, but current zombie spawned, total zombie spawned. All right, then we can assign index to this one. Okay, and this one will be indexed here. So what's going to happen is it is gonna loop through all the stages. So first one is 0, okay, because this is the start of the game, so it will have index 0. Then it will loop to the next stage, which let's say have 20 zombies as minimum. So let's say we've already spawned 19 zombies. It's still in the beginning of stage, and then once we are reached 20, it should give us 20. All right, so now that this is done, we can get current stage. So we'll just have game stages. This stage equals to get current stage, and here we'll do another for loop. Right, here we'll do int amount to spawn. All right, amount to spawn would equal to this stage, dot max zombie per group, and then we'll do another random dot range from 1 to this +1. Alright, why +1? Because this is exclusive, so it's not going to give us the maximum. So we +1. Now we've got amount to spawn, and just do this here. Oops. Here, amount to spawn, and then I'll just add a small timer. Year return new. Wait 4 seconds. And this we can just have like a 0.1 second delay if we want, and or like 0.05 second delay. Then we'll have this, so it's going to wait for this time interval before spending. Alright, I think that's done. Let's just go about and test that. And first, before we can play, let's go here and define our stages. So where is it? Zombie manager. Okay, zombie manager. Here, why is it? Why is this turned off? Okay, that's weird. Why is this turned off? It shouldn't actually spawn anything. Good, but what? Okay, this makes no sense. Let's enable that. Yep, let's enable that. Okay, I've got no idea why this is turned off, but yeah, let's just enable it. And let's just define our stages. So let's just have 3 stages. This is the start, this is the mid game, and then this is our end game. Alright, so we can leave the description as is. You can fill it with anything you want. That will not be used in coding. So minimum zombies in stage is 0 for the start. Let's just have 10 zombies for the mid game, and let's just have 20 zombies for the end game. Okay, and maximum zombie per group is 2. Maximum zombies during the mid game, let's just have it as 5. And this is 8. Let's just put it as 8 or 6, and let's just decrease this to 3, and let's just have this as 1. Alright, so before we actually continue, let me just look at something real quick. We could also have different time intervals. Alright, so for instance, let's just remove this completely, and let's just come into here, and let's just have it here. So max time start. Alright, we'll rename this min max time delay, for instance, and we can just have public float time to wait. Alright, so this this will take this one. We just return this. Okay, so return that and use this as X and use this as Y. Use time to wait. Well, you copy this whole thing, remove this here and have it here, and we can just replace this, call this stage dot time to wait, and copy that here as well, time to wait. All right, and now that this is saved, we can jump back to Unity and add another one. Let's just call this one pre-game, pre-game, have this as 1, have this as 0, 1. Okay, and now for the minimum time to wait, let's have it as 15 seconds all the way to 20 seconds. For the start of the game, we can have perhaps from 10 seconds all the way to 16. In mid-game, it's going to be lower, so let's just have 8 seconds all the way to 12. And for the end game, it should be faster, so 5 seconds all the way to perhaps 9. And let's just play that and see how it works. We'll use these. Let's shock. So as you can see, now we've got a little bit more time to actually plan our defenses. Yeah, and as you can see, we've already planted 3 sunflowers and the zombies aren't coming yet, which is good. Obviously, you could actually refine it. As you can see, now we've got our first zombie. Okay, and let's just have our pea shooter here. Oh, okay, that's weird. It should have jumped it. Okay, I think it jumped. Okay. And now we've got this. As you can see, the game is instantly a little way more playable, right? It's a little bit more laid back than previously. And let's just fix this one. Why is this not... Okay, that's weird. Our zombies aren't jumping. And we've got... Oh, that's one bug here that we'll fix later on, obviously. Alrighty. Okay, let's just... let me just take a look at the pole vaulter, because that's a little bit weird why it's not actually jumping over the plants. I mean, last episode it was working, so chances are probably we messed something up. I'm hoping not. And let's just have this one here. Please spawn a pole vaulter. I really need one. Okay, good. Pole vaulter. Oh, why is this not jumping? Did I do something? Hopefully not. Actually, let's make a method real quick for testing purposes. Let's have it spawn a public void spawn So folder. Alright. And let's just have a context menu. Spawn pole folder. And for the sake of this one, I'll just copy this whole thing and paste it here, with the only exception that we are not going to use this, and we do not need to use this one. Okay, and instead I need a public int pole voltage index. Copy this and then just have it pasted here. Good. So this will not be used in the actual game, but rather because if we actually need to, you know, spawn a specific type of zombie, for instance, we can just use this. Where is it? Where's structural objects? Zombies, pole voltage. Ooh, okay, that was set to the wrong. Okay, that's weird. That was set to the wrong zombie. So this is a cone head, and this is a bucket head. Let's save that. Okay, that's weird. Why did it change? Let's see if this works. Where's controller? 3, and let's spawn 1. Pole filter. And see if now it does. And it worked. Okay, good. Now it works. Alright, so it was not actually a bug. It was just that somehow this zombie type here was changed. I don't know why or how, but yeah. So now that this is done, it's already been about 30 minutes. So I think I'll stop this episode here, guys. And in the next episode, we will actually look at completing this system. Maybe next episode I can actually add the progress bar, alright, make it functional. And we could also make the ending, so if a zombie comes here we lose, or if we kill all the zombies in the level, example reaching here, then we win. And once this is done, if time is left or in the future episode, we can definitely also add the wave system. Alright, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, and don't forget to also comment down below any suggestion or request or problems that you may face. I'm always here reading in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.